Hi, I'm Camille Davenport, business strategy coach. I work with entrepreneurs like you to cultivate, refine, and execute their vision so that they can have a successful and thriving business. In today's video, I would like to address the idea of starting your own business. And we all have that dream of starting our own business, but unfortunately for some of us, it gets stuck in the idea phase. And I will give you 5 tips that can help you move the process along to move from idea to potential business startup. So the first tip I would like to give to you today is to brainstorm and list your ideas. And it may seem simple, but brainstorming is one of the most effective methods that you can use when it comes to listing your business ideas. Through the brainstorming process, you're able to determine the problems you're trying to solve. And if you can determine the problem or problems you're trying to solve, then listing or have a list of ideas for your business is much better in terms of possibility. So brainstorming and listing your ideas is the first tip I would like to present to you today if you're planning on starting your business. The second tip is to evaluate your ideas. Now, through your brainstorming session, you may have 10 or more ideas, right? And you're excited and willing to go. But not all business ideas or not all ideas that you've had through your brainstorming session is actually a good business idea. So during this evaluation stage, this is the time that you get to kind of decide which list of ideas you will take to the next step. So if you have 10 or more, or even 5 or more, just narrow them down to at least 2 or 3 ideas. And with these 2 or 3 ideas, you'll be able to better evaluate them in the next step, which is step number 3. So step number 3 is to evaluate if your idea is feasible or not. And to determine if your idea is feasible or not, you have to look at a few things. And a few things I would suggest that you should look into is there market demand? Will you be profitable? Who are your competition? Are there any barriers to enter in the market? And how much will you charge? And how will you get it to your customers? So during this phase, it kind of gives you an idea of your business, right? How are you going to start this business? Who are your competitions going to be? How much are you going to charge that will ensure that you're actually profitable with your business? So determine the feasibility of your business idea in tip number 3 leads you then to tip number 4, which is to assess your business idea and or ideas if you have more than 2 or 3 at this particular stage. So by assessing your business idea, you can do a few things, right? You can interview your potential clients. You can look at different business scenarios. You can actually do a pre-feasibility study at this stage to determine how good is this idea? Can I move along with it? Will it be a good idea if I implement it, that it fits the business need, and if I'm able to be profitable? So this is a critical stage if you're planning on starting a business where you get to test the feasibility. And it's very important that you do a feasibility study or market study, talking with potential client, looking at different business scenario to see if this is something that will actually be a good business for you as you move along. And the 5th tip that I'd like to give to you is to narrow down your ideas. So at this particular point in time, you've done the brainstorming and listed out your ideas. You've evaluated it. You've determined if it's feasible or not. And you have done some assessment of your idea to see if it's something you like to do. So now you get to narrow down your ideas. And at this particular point in time, you should only have at least 1 or 2 ideas. It's with these 1 or 2 ideas for your business that you can determine if you would like to start your business and then go into the next step of further breaking down into your determination of starting your business, where you do more of a market analysis, more of a competitor analysis, more of a, you can do a SWOT business analysis at this particular staging point to see if your idea is feasible. But the business idea or the idea stage is very critical if you're thinking about starting your business. This is the part that can make or break you. And we're all excited to start our business, right? We all want to be profitable. We all want to do good. We all want to make a difference and make a change. But it's essential as a potential business owner that you get this stage right, because if not, you can lose a lot of money and time in putting an idea into the world that is simply not practical or profitable for you or will fit the need of a market. So if your business idea is not feasible, if it's not needed in the market, and if it won't be profitable for you, this is actually the stage that helps you determine that. And out of your ideas, maybe the number one idea that you had is not the best, but your number two idea could be the one that actually ticks those boxes, and you can end up being a successful business owner. So I just want to bring to you today at least these 5 tips, because we all want to own our business, we all want to do well, and this is the first stage that I actually inform my clients and coach my clients through, that you need to get right, because it sets the stage of short-term, long-term profitability and sustainability as a business owner, and ensure that you're successful and thriving. I hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel and stay tuned, as I will be doing these in a series of what to do when you're starting your business. So the series number 1 is actually this video, which is the idea phase. So stay tuned for part 2. Thank you.